Hi everyone, I'm back for another Jules Unedited. I am going to the grocery store again. I feel like every day I'm just picking up little things here and there, but anyway, I figured I wanted to turn the camera on and show you like my go-to routine, especially for humid climates. And this is going to be mostly acne friendly as well. And yeah, let's just get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with my CL Tint and Perfect SPF 50. Now this is like a skin tint slash just tinted SPF. So in humid climates, I love to go with like a skin tint or something light on the skin. And if you're going to use like a full coverage product in hot, humid weather, I would recommend going with like a long lasting matte formula. Something like the Sicily Vito Taunt Perfection. That's my favorite, like, I don't know, that's just like my favorite matte formula because it's not overly drying because I have dry skin. So anyway, you can use anything that's like marketed as like long lasting and like maybe a matte satin finish. I've also heard the Guerlain one is really nice. Not the glow one, but the one that's more matte. So, and I'll try to find some like drugstore options as well. I think the Revlon Superstay, if I'm not mistaken. I've never tried that one, but anyway. I like to go in with like a couple layers of this just to make sure everything is nice and covered in SPF. So I usually just use my fingers, rub it in a little bit, and then I'll use a beauty sponge. And I get mine on Amazon, so they're very inexpensive. I think I get like a pack of 10 or something for $10 or something like that. It's very affordable. They're called Pawpaw, and they're very, very good quality. And they work really well for this type of product. So I'm just blending that in, taking it down my neck a little. I can't talk when I'm doing that. This will also give me some protection by bringing it down onto my neck as well. Okay, so I'm just making sure this is blended nicely into my skin. I'm just going to take a little bit on my eyes as well. I like to protect my lids and my nose. Just get all of it. And this is shade 4 light medium. I'm actually almost done with this bottle. I have a backup, but I really, really like this product a lot. Okay, so you can just like stop here. You don't have to add more coverage, but I'm going to add a little bit more coverage. First, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of color corrector. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I'm going to use the CL concealers, and I have one that's like kind of like a peachy tone. It's 06P, and this kind of has like a peachy tone, so I'm not going to use additional color corrector today. I'm just gonna let that sit. While I do, I'm just gonna do my brows real quick. I kind of cleaned them up this morning, but I don't know, I feel like whenever I do, I kind of ruin them. But this is the Gucci Brow Pencil in Brune. It's the powder pencil formula, and it just gives you such natural brows. And it's super quick too. Like, I find that when I use this, it does not take me long to do my brows. So you're seeing everything in real time. No edits today. I've been on a roll with my no edits. Okay, so that I'll go back and kind of blend that in a little bit more. I'm kind of looking in the mirror far away, so hopefully this comes out okay. It's not like super precise, but that's kind of the point with this pencil, is that you don't have to be super precise. Okay, just going to fill in these front pieces here. I feel like I don't grow hair right here. It's a very splotchy, even if I use brow serum, which I'm trying to use and trying to grow my brows, but they grow in all the wrong spots and then leave like patches. So that's okay. I'm working with what I've got here, and that's good for me. Like, that's good enough. I'm not going to spend too much time worrying about my brows. Okay, I'm going to take my Nikki LaRose N16 and just blend this in. So as you can see, it sort of got a little bit darker, so it oxidized a tiny bit. And I just feel like this works really well as like a color corrector. So it also protects and color corrects and conceals, just depending on the color you get. Okay, so I'm just blending that in, and I really do like this concealer. I wouldn't say it's like one of my top favorites, but it's really nice. Like, I don't have any issue with it at all. And it's great concept, like you're adding more sun protection around your delicate eye area, which is really smart. So I think I'm not going to put any more concealer. I think that's enough. I do have another color that I think is a little bit darker. Yeah, so I have 05N. Actually, it's not that much darker, but I'm just going to use a little bit of 05N to balance things out. I'm not gonna let that sit this time. I'm just going to start blending this in. Yeah, it blends really nicely. Yeah, I don't know why I don't wear this concealer more. I have too many concealers, and then I just keep buying more concealers, so I just need to use what I have. I just bought the new Sarah Creole one, and that's it. But, you know, I'm just going to use the concealers that I have. So now I want to go in with my Lima Pure, and this is the Satin Matte Foundation. I love this. This is something I've used when I had really bad breakouts, and you just can't go wrong with this product. So I'm going to use my Kabuki brush from Inika. And this is, I usually like mix beige 2 and beige 3, but because I put the CL underneath it, I don't feel like I need to, because I feel like the CL, it being shade 4, if I did beige 2 and 3 together for Lima Pure, it might be too dark. So I'm just going to go with beige 2. So this is a powder. It's a mineral powder. So if you have really dry skin, make sure you prep your skin accordingly, because you don't want your face to dry out. But I do think adding a powder to kind of lock everything in is going to help with longevity and just overall, you know, coverage too. It adds a little bit more coverage. Okay. So I think that's good. I am just going to stick with powders. I'm not going to use any creams. I'm going to use my Bare Minerals Warmth. I know, this is like an OG product, but you know what? I love Bare Minerals. It used to be my jam, and I still have some Bare Minerals products. So I'm just going to dust this lightly. I love this shade, the Warmth shade. It's so nice. If you've never used it, highly recommend it. It just looks so natural, and it gives you a nice little bronze or warmth, as the name says. I just feel like it is so pretty. So I'm just adding this all over, not being super precise. Like, I'm not doing a super precise application. So this is more of like an everyday humidity proof. I don't want to say humidity proof, but humidity resistant. Because I don't think makeup, well, I mean, it depends how you set it and everything, but sometimes you can't beat the weather. And you can do the best you can, but sometimes just going like no makeup, if it's like really, really hot, the least amount of makeup possible is your best bet. Okay, so the skin is skinning. Like, look how pretty. I'm just gonna use a little bit of that on my nose. Beautiful, right? Okay, now for blush, I'm gonna use my mineral blush. It's a loose blush. It's the Lily Lolo mineral blush in Cherry Blossom. So this is like, it's kind of like a peachy shade. This is so pretty. I'm just gonna use the same brush. This is the Dibs double-ended brush. I really like this. And I'm just going to go right in with that. Look how pretty. It's so subtle. Absolutely love this blush. Now, if you want your makeup to last a little bit longer, you could go in with like a liquid blush underneath, but I'm doing like the fastest, most efficient way possible. I can do another video with like a soft glam or glam humidity resistant makeup, which I think I do want to do that actually. But this one's like your everyday, kind of like daytime. Okay, now I just got this recently and I've used it once and it worked, but I still am testing it out. It's the NYX The Face Glue Setting Spray. The reason I am using this is because it does not have a scent. It's fragrance free and it's like supposed to be really long, like a really long lasting setting spray. It's like transfer resistant makeup setting spray. So the only thing I don't like about it is the sprayer is a little aggressive. But I mean, just take a little fan and just dry that and you're good to go. Just hold it far back so you don't get, I don't know, it's just like kind of aggressive, but I will update you in the comments on this setting spray. I know the One Size also has a setting spray that's supposed to hold your makeup for a really long time. I've used that one and the smell is just too much for me. I can't handle the scent. So I'm on the hunt to find a transfer resistant setting spray. And so hopefully this doesn't do me wrong. Okay, so for eyes, I think I'm gonna do really simple. I'm gonna go on my Charlotte Tilbury Nudegasm palette and I'm just going to use the lightest bronze shade in here in my contour, in my crease. I really liked this when I did it the other day, so I'm just going to do it again. I just felt like it gave such a natural look to the eye, and I absolutely loved it. So I just think that this bronze shade is a perfect transition shade, crease shade for my particular skin tone. So if you are similar in skin tone to me, you will really like this. It just gives a beautiful, like, subtle dimension and perfect for like a daytime look or nighttime. But the reason I say daytime is because you can't really notice it. So if you're out in the sun, like it just looks just super natural. And then what I did the other day is I just took a little bit of this like a highlight shade and just put that on my lid. And that was literally it. But today I'm going to do a little bit extra. I just feel like this is so beautiful. I'm going to take a little bit of that bronze shade underneath my eyes. And then I want to take a little bit of that highlighter shade and just put a little bit in my inner corners to brighten those up. Take a little bit right here too. Beautiful. Okay. Just want to take it like one step further today. I'm going to use my Makeup by Mario palette and just use these two shades. This is the Master Mattes palette. I just love using those two shades as like a liner. That's always what I've done. So what I'll do is I'll take a brush like this, or you can take like a pencil brush. I'm going to spray it with MAC Fix Plus. And I'm going to dip in to those two shades. And I'm just going to create like a little liner. Okay, so I'm not really doing a wing here. I'm just staying really close to my lash line and then doing a little flick on the outer corner, but nothing dramatic or anything. Just very subtle. And I just think this looks very natural, and also for me it lasts a while, unless you like wipe your face like with your hands or something. But I feel like this is a good little step. You could put like a liner, like a liquid liner over to seal it in, or put this over a liquid liner, and that would be a little bit more long lasting. But I am just gonna go to the grocery store. So, and you know what I'll do is when I get back from the grocery store, I will show you what my makeup looks like, because it's really hot out there. And usually when I go to the grocery store, I feel like it's like a workout, honestly. I don't know about you, but I definitely feel like lifting the bags, checking out. I always get like flustered when I'm checking out. I don't know why. Okay, now I just want to fix this a little. There. I'm just using like my finger to clean up those edges a little. All right, I think that looks good. I think they're both even. Just gonna take this one a little bit further out because the other one's kind of farther out. Okay, that's good enough. I'm not gonna get too picky here. So let me just curl my lashes real quick using my rougher eyelash curler. Per usual, you're probably sick of hearing me. If you're new here, welcome. If you've made it this far, thank you. I film in natural light. I need to get a 4K camera. I think my camera can record in 4K, but I haven't figured it out, I don't think, because it doesn't show up as 4K when I upload it. So I don't know. This is the Ilia mascara in Before Dawn. It's the brown shade. Oh, absolutely in love with this. But yeah, I have like a huge window right in front of me. And I found that that's like the best setup in my space. But, you know, you never know. I like to change things up sometimes. And I don't, like, all my videos are not unedited, but I just felt like doing back-to-back unediteds. I was just kind of in that mood, I guess. Honestly, not really feeling like editing lately. And this is like a good way to still get a video out, but like not have to worry about spending hours editing. And plus, it's beneficial for you guys because you can see every single step in the process. And I feel like that can be really helpful. So I'm just kind of going over this. Yeah, I like that. Okay. This doesn't give like a ton of volume or anything, but it really separates your lashes. And it gives like a nice wispy kind of look. Is it the longest lasting mascara? No. Is it? But it's not terrible. Like, it's not. I've seen worse. But if it's really hot, I would recommend going for like, honestly, the Tower 28 one is really nice. This one is pretty nice. I would recommend just setting your under eyes with like a setting powder just to prevent smudging, but I think this one's pretty good because it's nice and lightweight. So I like it when it's like hot. Like, I don't want like, I don't know, like tons. I don't want to feel like I have a lot of makeup on my lashes. I just feel like it's like uncomfortable. Let me just clean up my eyes a little bit because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it got kind of messy here. So I'm just going to take a little bit of concealer on like a pointed brush and just kind of clean up. There, that's better. It was kind of annoying me. I'm a bit of a perfectionist sometimes. Okay. I don't really want to do too much on my lips. I don't even think I want to do a liner, really. So I'm just going to use a lip gloss. I'm going to use my City Beauty Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade Pink Nude. I do have a discount code. It's in my description below. You can get 15% off. It's a plumping gloss, but it's very comfortable. They come in different colors, but I have clear and this pink nude shade. I love this pink nude shade. It's kind of a thicker gloss, but it's not sticky. So I like the thicker gloss because it will last a little bit longer, especially like in the heat. So yeah, I really like it. Hello, I just got back from grocery shopping. I figured I would kind of turn this into like a vlog style. I don't have my microphone, so hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, I just wanted to show you what I got. But here's how the makeup's looking. It's looking really good. It was pretty hot and I wore my sunglasses so you can kind of see the sunglass marks. I forgot to mention for sunglasses, like if you put your setting powder on your actual like little pads on the sunglasses and then you also put powder right here, it can help the makeup stay on better. And I took my lip gloss off because I ate lunch and I hate eating lunch or eating with lip product on. But another lip product, let me get it real quick. I think I've mentioned this before, but the Iris and Romeo lip balm, broad spectrum SPF 30. This stays on for a really long time. It also has SPF protection and it has like a tint. Here, let me. I really like this one. I'm just using the viewfinder. But as you can see, it just provides like a tint, but it's really moisturizing and has sunscreen. So I really love this. This is a really good one. Also the Chanel, let me get that one too. Okay, so this Chanel one, it is Le Rouge Duo. The where it has like double-sided, so this is like the color, and then this goes over top. This is extremely long-lasting, so it would be perfect for like a hot day. But yeah, these two options are really good. Also, the gloss that I used before is good, but these are probably better long-lasting options. The gloss, the City Lips gloss, is actually pretty long-lasting for a gloss, but I like this because it has SPF in it. And then the Chanel one just lasts forever. So anyway, I know you probably don't want to see this, but I'm just gonna show you anyway. I got these frittata bites, which I really like in a pinch, like if I don't feel like making something. I got some peppers, because I'm gonna make stuffed peppers tonight. I got some cherries for smoothies, and some salmon. I like to have salmon like once a week. Well, I feel like, let me just put this up a little. Okay. I also have some sweet potatoes. Some pumpkin seeds. Brown rice. These are microwavable, so they're super easy. A quinoa blend, also microwavable. Some diced tomatoes for the stuffed peppers. I already have ground turkey in the fridge, so I'm gonna put in the stuffed peppers. I also got these as like a little snack. I'm gonna dip them in my yogurt, and that'll be really good. And some apple cider vinegar. And I love these. They're Fro Pro bars, and they're just so good. I like peanut butter snack bars, but they have protein in them. And then an Aloha bar. And then I got a bunch of these Olipop Tropical Punch because I really love this. So good. And just some yogurts. I'm gonna end the video here. Basically, the biggest takeaways are, if you don't wear a lot of makeup, like if you wear like a skin tint, like I did, like an SPF skin tint, or just a regular skin tint without SPF, always make sure to put SPF underneath your skin tint if it doesn't have it in it. But basically, if it wears away, it's not as noticeable, number one. And number two, it just feels lighter on your skin. When it's hot, I don't know about you, but I just don't love like feeling like I have a lot of makeup. Also, the setting spray that I use, the NYX one, really good. I highly recommend that one. Sorry, I'm chewing gum. What else? Yeah, in terms of like the mascara, you know, keeping that from smudging, I would put like setting powder underneath your eyes. Also, YSL makes a really long lasting, the Lash Clash, and then I think Tower 28, I feel like that mascara lasts a while. You can also opt for like tubing mascaras or waterproof. But definitely do like the setting powder under your eye. And I'm just trying to think if I forgot anything. Yeah, just keep it in light layers, you know? Like if you want to make your blush pop a little bit more, you can always just put like liquid blush or something and then put like a powder over to kind of lock it in, and then do like your setting spray. But anyway, I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you very soon in my next video.